think you're not afraid of the dark, if you think you have a strong stomach, if you feel nothing can shock you, if you believe you've seen everything, if you say you don't scare easily, what are they?
Yeah. Here we go, y'all. What up, Mike Rips? Pirate Radio. It ain't the Ranchulus. Working on a intro to come through very soon. It's the Ranchulus intro. Again, I will be doing the Ranchulus again in the future. Going to be a different format. Going to be a bunch of other things going on when that occurs. I don't even want to get into it. I said it last week. You guys know what's up. It'll be happening. How you guys doing? I don't want to bring it down already and start getting all melodramatic early. How y'all doing? I hope you're maintaining. I hope you had a good week despite everything going on in the world. Sound like a fucking broken record. You know, it's rough out there. It's impossible for me to follow what's going on anymore because it's so frustrating, and I'll be locked into the news. I am 24/7, but through like the underground news, you know, through random things, YouTube channels and shit like that, you know. So, what happened this week? Trump said the thing yesterday where he was giving the speech in Jersey, and the reporters, of course, went after him because there was a crowd that gathered. And they were like, oh, they're not wearing masks, they're not social distancing. And then he was like, well, it's a peaceful protest. It's a peaceful protest, he said to them. And, you know, of course, that had everybody lit. Everybody up. And, oh, the Biden shit this week. That was one that, or what did he say? He's like, Hispanics are diverse, but blacks are not. Something like that. The black community is not diverse, but the Hispanic community is. Fucking crazy. Again, he can say it. He gets away with it. He's not canceled. It's fucking insane. But this is the double standard we live in now. And, hey, what are you going to do? You just got to laugh and watch the world burn. But while we watch the world burn, would you guys like to join me for a nice little cheers? A nice little chindani? Let's do it here. I got a fucking big bottle of Maker's 46 that I purchased yesterday, and I only drank, I don't know, 2 or 3 shots out of it. Huge bottle staring me in the face across my desk. It's laughing at me. It's talking to me, saying, hey, drink the rest of this, you fucking pussy. So anyway, let's do a shot, guys. Chindani, cheers. Saturday evening, let's go. Maker's 46, chase it. With some of this Voodoo Ranger. So anyway, let me not ramble on and on about all the bullshit that's holding all of us down. Election in November, high stakes, still pandemic going on, still gotta wear the mask. Stuff's still locked down, you know, you can't go to the gym. I don't go to gyms, I go to like a track. And I usually work out in the house. The little amount of, like the one push-up I do a week, you know. But it's good to be with you guys, and I got some records I want to share with you. Some new stuff, some old stuff. We're going to go all over the place. But I just noticed I've already been rambling on now for 4 minutes. So let me just get to the first couple records, because I'm going to be checking back in with y'all over and over again throughout this. I'm going to play something, because I went back and listened to last week, and I said I was going to play something from the God Fahim, and I didn't get to it. So I'm going to play something from his last album. I'm going to set it off with this. Featuring Makami, who was on last week's show, if you remember, on that Evidence record with featuring Alchemist and Makami. That was one of the first times I got hip to the guy, and I knew he was out for a while already, but, you know, the name of this is from God Fahim's last album. I think it came out, I don't know, 2-3 months ago, maybe less. It's called Lost Kings. This record is titled Blade Forge, once again featuring Makami. check it out. This dude God Fahim, he's in that whole realm, as I said last week, of West Side and Crime Apple, YOD, fucking Action Bronson, that whole new wave of I don't know. It's not underground. It's just like the real shit. It's not boom bap, like, because they don't even use drums half the time. A lot of these guys. But this dude gets slept on a little bit more than the other guys, at least in my opinion. But check it out. Blade Forge, Makami, featuring God Fahim. No, it's the other way around. Sorry, guys. The God Fahim featuring Makami, Blade Forge.
Standing over dead enemies toasting. With little to no emotion, I'm going out chosen. Done it with no promotion, yo, watch the hypnosis. Fiends stay overdosing while income grosses. The anger and the misery, danger in your memory. Need more artillery cause niggas is out. They wanna put holes in your confidence to trigger the doubt. So I study the ins and outs to make bigger amounts. It's hard to figure out and separate that line of ally and op. It never stops, I bake the cake and throw it in the knot to keep me rolling in the drop. My chest is on the rocks from necklaces I rock. Keep working and never hold your spot. I hold it down with the golden sound. How it's going down, there's plenty dough to go around. Behold the sound, what was lost was found. If you ain't know about it then, you gon' know it now. I hold it down with the golden sound. How it's going down, there's plenty dough to go around. Behold the sound, what was lost was found. If you ain't know about it then, you gon' know it now.
What? Flip you like bipolar depression, closed session. And we clip you like a rhyme with no compression, no question. Boy, I break you like a shot with no direction, no flexing. I miss you like a mop with no message, closed second. I hit you like a dot, no contraceptive, no netching. Boy, I hit you like a pop without the lecture, no impression. I hit you like a cop without the extra, no extra. No extras. I hit you like an all-white jury max sentence. Boy, I flip you like some hard whites. You feel me? That's That shit don't got no fog lights. You feel me? That's tintin'. If it don't come out of jaw, I don't really like twisting. Niggas bitching cause bitches like dissing.
God
My mind's like coke and vodka mixed with post-apocalyptic soldiers armed with pistols. You don't want the smoke, Brody, mind your business. Hits from the bomb, Cypress and the homies there. OG like Steven Seagal with the ponytail. Swords at the war shows, warlords at the gun shows, guns at the drug shows. Me at all of the above shows. Whispers of wisdom, the apparitions, decapitated black cats and pigeons. Now there's rats inside your kitchen. Roaches in your microwave oven, they love it. Awake and smothered, assorted bugs all up in your bed sheets and covers. Disgusting and mortifying, the thought of dying. Somersaults across your mind, the belly flop dives off the slide. First generation of money goose that drank sunny dews. Still have a shootout right here in front of yous. Collect pistols like matching polo hats, each one a different color with the matching scope attached.
Blood tsunami, East Coast Mexican, 20 alibis, camouflage, super surveillance, forever televised. Newest spots, 2-box murders, moving with 2 Glocks. Pick champion from new lots, filled up a shoebox. Boy's head cape with the arm, I'm up in 2 spots. Super covers, Zuzu, chinos and tube socks.
Pieces of shit. You dig what I'm saying? Here's where Abraxas comes in. If they didn't have the love to do it, who in the fuck would?
I never knew what destiny was. Never thought I'd get closer with every buzz. Now I see what being my own enemy does. Should've got it before broke out here with the slugs. This is real life, I don't give a fuck about this rap shit. Looking for the truth while I'm swimming in the acid. Never find an answer, but I enjoy the transit. Anything to get out of a world that's made of plastic. I'm out of place, cause that's what I chose. I see them finally tip the scale with sheep and deers on the clothes. I never followed the leader, cause I be walking in circles. Grown men sipping medicine enslaved by purple. The gangbang, the hangman, colors with the Pac-Man. Agenda in my era that hurted the brown and black man. Now that prisons are filled with half of my block. The blurring lines between the truth of pussy and cock is crazy.
Blood tsunami, East Coast Mexican, 20 alibis, camouflage, super surveillance, forever televised. Newest spots, 2-box murders, moving with 2 Glocks. Pick champion from new lots, filled up a shoebox. Boy's head cape with the arm, I'm up in 2 spots. Super covers, Zuzu, chinos and tube socks.
I respect that same fucking asshole that I'm down on every day. That's Abraxas, man. We roll on it, we've been rolling on it ever since he come on the tier. He comes on the tier and said, fuck you, you son of a bitch. Throws shit and piss in his face. Dig what I'm saying? Knock him down. And he comes back and feeds me with it. And lets me live. And when he lets me live, then I look back at him and I say, well, you're not so bad after all if you let me live. So then I have to let you live.
Oh, I live in a world of manufactured joy and factory parts. I live in a world of dancing lips and prima donnas. I live in a world of dance star dummies and slingshot rummies. I live in a world of lonely hearts and dispassionate pigs. I live in a world of murderers and priests. Oh, I live in a world of pistols and doom slayers. I live in a world of computer games and cops. I live in a world of war and wigwams, and I'm sitting on a time bomb. Sitting on a time bomb. I'm sitting on a time bomb.
Yeah, y'all. What up? I'm back. How y'all doing? Are you enjoying the mix so far? Did you enjoy that last block? As I set it off with that God Fahim Blade Forge featuring Makami. He made an appearance the last 2 weeks on the show. Good for him. Makami's the shit. I gotta get into his albums. I've only heard the features of him. I never dug into his solo material well enough. You guys hear this drama outside? Big ass truck going by in Queens. Everybody saying the city's on fire. The city, and it's fucked up. I don't know how bad yet. That remains to be seen. Are we getting to escape from New York levels? I would say not yet. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. But I ain't going nowhere anytime soon, so hey, maybe I'm going to live through the next 70s crime renaissance in fuckhead New York. It's gonna be like Taxi Driver. It's gonna be like Basket Case walking down 42nd with my deformed, illegitimate brother in a basket. Bringing him to a porno theater. Shit like that. After that, I played Sick of It All, No Cure! First song on the album was Step Down. What is it called? Beneath the Surface is the name of the album. Then I played... It was an Ill Bill song with this European, I believe, producer named Sunday. That record's fucking great. You had Gore-Tex, or he goes by Lord Goat now, on the hook. And Sick Jackin' from Psycho Realm. You know, Cypress Hill, that whole Muggs, that whole crew. Side note, did all y'all watch that thing, LA Originals, on Netflix? Documentary about Mr. Cartoon and Esteban. That shit was fantastic. I really strongly recommend that. And I ended it with Rick Ocasek, Time Bomb. Last week, I remember I brought up, when I was talking about Alan Vega, I talked about Rick Ocasek, and I said, oh, I might play his shit. So I'm just recapping last week what I said I was going to play, but I didn't. That's how this is going. It had a real 80s vibe, right? I love that record. I don't know, I'm not sure, and I don't want to sit here and look it up, but I think Alan Vega worked on that Beatitude, the solo Rick Ocasek shit. It's his best solo album. The Cars are great, but the Rick Ocasek solo shit is fucking amazing. At least that's what I think. Who gives a fuck? Name of the song is Time Bomb, not to be mistaken with Rancid's song Time Bomb. You know? Because that Rancid shit's like a ska, punk, you know, loosely reminded me of The Clash at the time. I love that record. But the Rick Ocasek Time Bomb has a much more 80s style feel. Synth pop, synth scourge. That's the name. When I start making records like that, when I quit rhyming and make this fucking bootleg new wave, that's going to be the name of the genre. Either new wave bootleg or synth scourge, spurg. Because I'm a fucking nerd. But it sounds 80s, right, guys? Speaking of the 80s, or I don't even know, I got this movie on mute. I don't know if y'all seen it. Stay Tuned. Fucking weird John Ritter movie where the dude that was the mad scientist from Howard the Duck and the husband from Beetlejuice. I used to know the guy, that character actor's name I used to know him by name, but I can't recall it at the moment. But he was in everything in the fucking 80s and 90s. He comes over. It's some sci-fi movie where they're addicted to TV, I think, the two parents. And he brings them like a satellite thing, and then they get warped into the fucking TV world, different channels. They're wrestling in some of it. They're in like... and then the kid is there, and he can't figure out how to get his parents back out of the cable system. It's fucking cool. It's a funny movie. I got it on DVD, VHS, and on digital here. Speaking of 80s movies, though, this week, the lovely Brenda and I watched Kindergarten Cop, which ended up being ironic because I guess there was some controversy about this Kindergarten Cop Schwarzenegger comedy from the... That's from 1990. So it has the late 80s, early 90s vibe. I love that time period. It was great. All the movies and shows and everything. But I guess they were going to play it in somewhere in... I was going to say Portland, but they were going to play it somewhere in Oregon. Or they were going to play it in Portland in Oregon. We all know what's been going on there. They're on night 7. Tonight will be 72nd night of rioting, peaceful protests while they burn down buildings and go and beat up old ladies. I don't know. I don't know what's propaganda and what's not anymore. I always wanted to go to Portland. One of my favorite writers, you guys of course know, the great Chuck Palahniuk is from there. One of the main reasons I always wanted to check it out. And just in general, it always seemed like a cool city. It has a lot of shit going on there. It's like Seattle, Portland, that Pacific Northwest shit, but I don't fucking know. Now, I guess that's Rose City Antifa runs the fucking place. I forgot her name, the lady. Anyway, but they canceled it. They because of over-policing in the film. Also, there's a few things that stick out. It's blatantly like pro-America. It has this whole Abraham Lincoln shtick going on where he teaches the kindergartners to do the... What's it called? The Emancipation Proclamation, I believe. And it's they have the kids doing the Pledge of Allegiance in the movie, which everybody listening, I don't know what they do in public school anymore, but anybody listening right now that's around my age, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older, you know that everybody fucking did that in class. God damn, sorry guys, I'm bringing it down. I'm bringing the vibe down. It's getting too heavy. But yeah, they tried, I guess they did. They were supposed to be at a drive-in, apparently, in Oregon or in fucking Portland, Oregon. And they said, no, we can't do that. Because the film takes place in Oregon. Of course, there's Arnold's after this criminal, and then he finds out that the criminal's son and the baby mother is somewhere in this suburb in... It's actually, not ironically, just a coincidence, called Astoria. I'm broadcasting right now from Astoria, New York. This is Astoria, Oregon. I can only presume that it's a suburb of Portland. But anyway, what the fuck's going on in Portland? Looks crazy. I don't want to think about it. Anyway, I'm about to get into some more records for y'all. But before we do that, let's raise them up. You with me? Saturday night. I know y'all ready to party. So let's fucking go, y'all. Cheers. Makers 46. And if you like me, you need to chase it with a very strong IPA. 7.5 on the Richter scale. This Voodoo Ranger Juicy IPA. Speaking of juicy, have you guys listened to WAP? Wet Ass Pussy? We'll be getting to that on the next block. But check it out. I'm going to set this next one off with... this is a long record, but bear with me. It's a brilliant fucking record. From Richard Hell's first band. One of the very early, I don't know if they call them proto-punk or just straight-up punk. Television, Lower East Side band, 70s, all that. Marquee Moon, let's go, yo.
How the darkness doubled
famous, nigga, bitch. Yeah,
Rewind, bitch.
Good. Oh, boy. Mix it.
Oh, y'all ain't think it was coming?
Oh.
Remix.
DJ, the recipe track.
Boss up, boss up, boss up, boss up when you talk to me. Around the ground, around your whole body's where that chocolate be. Bad bitch, half white, other half Puerto Rican. Me, you know I'm quarter player, half hood, quarter G. My Rolex, big FaceTime. My bank account, big FaceTime. My bad bitch, give FaceTime. If not, then give me that waistline. I'm going hard, east, west side, man, everywhere in the state lines. My niggas, who rap, trap, getting rich off that baseline, like, My girl's disgusting. I looked over to my other girl and told her that she lucky. Me and my nigga Dusty, eating up till we husky. I'm in a D-town with my grandma and them. Bitch, my city love me. If it ain't about the profit, get the fuck off. If your bag ain't exotic, get the fuck off. If you ain't eating Benihana's, get the fuck off. Oh, nigga, back before I bust chrome. I'm out here, 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 I'm out here. Please, baby, look. I'm out here, please, baby, look. I'm out here, look, out here, look. Okay, off top, free wine, that's what I'm screaming every night as I pop the dime. 4GI, Toshan, shorty top of the line. Have her bustin' one for shining, do the same thing for diamond. I be fooling with the dough, just got another yay spot. Money piling up like blow, diamonds in my yay watch. Backyard look like Baywatch. Got a couple swimming pools. Told your bitch come take a dip, cause boy I really do this shit. Cuff your bitch if she a groupie scum. Hit her in the 2C scum. Benihana sushi running, I don't like them choosy ones. I just like a bad bitch who can hold it down for me. Take it out of town from me, bring it on the hound for me. If it ain't about the profit, get the fuck off. If your bag ain't exotic, get the fuck off. You ain't eating Benihana's, get the fuck off. Back the fuck back, little nigga, before I bust chrome. I'm out here, 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 I'm out here.
I'm on a whole nother pedestal. Balmain James cost a nigga about a Reggie box. And Greenfield Plaza and Balenciaga. Next week I do the Mark McNary's and the Trump Towers. Out here like Dusty. You ain't gotta fuck me. I'm connected Siamese. Stereo MCs. I just got the quarter P. And it's never in the city. Got this shit straight from Oakland. Ask them Girl Scout cookies. Only wood blowing that dope. Bow in the cream soda. If a nigga that's my hood, it's gon' be a bloody murder. Do this shit since the Grand Quarter. Like them Rockports and Mac. If I go to Legend, no ID is at the bar. They tax. River Rock pop pop. Banging at the rock pop. Now all these models my dressing room, man. All they wanna do is swap. You ain't tough, that's top. You ain't sharp, that's black. You disrespect my city, them squads to be on your pants.
If it ain't about the profit, get the fuck off. If your bag ain't exotic, get the fuck off. You ain't eating Benihana's, get the fuck off. Back the fuck back, little nigga, before I bust chrome. I'm out here, 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 I'm out here.
I can do this shit a couple different ways though, Izzy. Look.
Let's go, Pete.
Got on my snapback and then master sneaks. Check this platinum masterpiece. Ballin' hard, no athlete. I'm TRU, no masterpiece. Please, nigga, what it look like? Yeah, it's finna be a good night. I'm leaning hard, nigga, good night. It'll jump back if it's cooked right. Good nigga with bad luck. True stuff about $9. Sippin' lean, got 5 cups. It ain't kush, don't fire it up. Louis on and they untied. Team East, we're umpire. You owe me and I won't mind, and I need my shit back on time. Pockets filled with rubber bands. Add it up, that's 11 bands. Thumb tired, need an extra hand. So high, I might never land. Blue Vezo, Red Snoop, P and Dame, I see you, nigga. We a family, bitch, and we stick together. Everybody plug, come and get whatever, cause we out here.
I'm out here. Your main bitch is out there. I'm in there like swimwear. You barely got ounce there, and I swear I'm brick fair. My dick, where your girl put her mouth there. I got head, then popped her on the pull out bed couch chair. Downstairs, cause upstairs I count there, and I don't care who don't like. I choke bite, pull out here. It's for life, this my year. My eyes glare like Times Square. Her piece from out here, she from out there in Montclair. You can't afford what I wear. Hermes, Montclair. 30 pointer stones in the bridge of my eyewear. My style rare, I'm Ric Flair. A bitch
out here. I'm out here. I'm out here. Yeah. They call that the D-Mix. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dusty McFly and the whole Detroit scene. Detroit is my second favorite rap city. Of course, New York is my first. I've debated this with many people. I love LA, love Chicago, love Miami. When it comes to actual rappers and producers and DJs and shit, coming from a place, it's not even comparable. It's New York is one to me. I was born here, fucking lived here, lived in Connecticut for fucking 20 years, in the shadow of New York and Boston. Detroit. Let's go down. First of all, that record has so many fucking features on it, I just wrote Detroit Players on the fucking playlist. That was Dusty McFly with I'm Out Here, I'm Out Here, I'm Out Here, I'm Out Here. That one has fucking, it's got Dusty McFly featuring Big Sean, Danny Brown, Peasy, Teamies, I don't know who that is, and Boldy James. Boldy was played last week. Got his Griselda debut dropping this coming Friday. Versace tapes, I believe. He has a Bandcamp exclusive that I wasn't aware of. I'm going to look into that. But think about New York. Let's not even get into Biggie, Jay-Z, Old Dirty Bastard, Rakim, Rugged Man, Rock Marciano, fucking Run DMC, Just Ice, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, Necro, fucking, and Craig Mack, fucking, I don't even know, Eric Sermon, EPMD, fucking, anyone that, Special Ed, fucking, Wu-Tang Clan. I mean, it's not, no one's even LA is not even slightly close to New York. I'm sorry, West Coast people. I love LA. Sorry, Bay Area. I'm an enormous E40 fan and Spice One fan, more so, actually. To me, it goes New York, Detroit, too. Let's go into Detroit. Eminem. You hear that dog? Hear that dog? He's going, wow. Eminem, Jay Dilla, Royce, Insane Clown Posse, Twisted, Guilty Simpson, Boldy James, fucking, there's so many more than that. What's his name? King Gordy. There's a Big Sean, Danny Brown. Fuck. You could keep going. Detroit is definitely the second best to me. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if people disagree or not. They call it Detroit. You get fucking, Marv 1. You get fucking clapped in a second over there, from what I understand. It's worse than we are now. We're about to be the next Detroit, apparently. So, I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. But I'm about to set it off on this next excursion, this next block. Before we set it off, you guys still with me? Are you guys still with me? Saturday night, chilling. Let's listen to some tunes. We're just partying. I'm by myself. The lovely Brenda's in the room. Watching. I have no fucking idea. And I'm here with you guys. Just sitting here playing some records. Bullshitting. So, dude, you heard her? You probably heard that in the background. Sorry. Maybe it kind of sounded like Kamala Harris's laugh. Sorry. But, let's do another toast to the gods. As I told you before, I'm watching Stay Tuned on mute with the fucking subtitles going. I almost put on Chariots of the Gods. You guys seen that? That old fucking documentary? It was like Alex Jones and InfoWars before they actually existed. Fucking wild shit. Anyway, fuck all that. Fuck Alex Jones. Fuck Roger Stone. I love them, by the way, but they're fucking nuts too. But hey, we all gotta have fun here. When Alex Jones just goes, it's better than stand-up comedy. I don't give a fuck. It's fucking hilarious. It's delusional psychopathy or psychopathy. I don't know if that's a word or not, but fuck it, I invented it. Anyway, let's do one more. I'm doing Maker's 46, chasing it with the juicy IPA Voodoo Ranger. Let's go, guys. I would say to you, Kampai, Japanese version. Salancha, is Irish version? Fucking Conor McGregor. I just say Chindani. Woo! So the next record I'm about to play here is from that J Electronica album that dropped, what was it? A couple months ago, beginning of summer or beginning of pandemic. What's the fucking difference? I don't know. This record's called The Blinding with Travis Scott, featured Jay-Z is on it, of course. I don't understand. It just says J Electronica, but Jay-Z's on every song, and they don't write featuring Jay-Z, so it's like a team album. And it's funny because it's only 10 records. This is how much they have to squeeze from this guy. I love J Electronica for this shit. A lot of people hate on him, but like because he doesn't put albums out, and they threw this together clearly. But I like his verses on this. I've been a big J Electronica stan from the beginning. But this one's got Travis Scott on it, and that makes me think of his wife or whatever the fuck. I don't even know if they're together. His baby mom. That fucking stupid clown, Kylie Jenner. And I'm not one of these people who just tears apart the Kardashians. Like, they're fucking retards to me. They're fucking ours. But she's relevant at the moment because the wet-ass pussy, WAP, W-A-P, Cardi B with Megan Thee Stallion, fucking dropped yesterday. And I looked at it yesterday. It has 33 million views. It's probably at like 50 now. Who the fuck knows? Who gives a shit? I stupidly claimed Cardi would be already washed. That record's gonna go hard. I don't understand, like, you know, tough dudes driving around blasting that just because it's popular. But again, they were all doing it, blasting a snitch 2 weeks ago when fucking 6ix9ine's records came out. And trust me, I live 2 blocks from Ravenswood. I used to literally live a block, not even a block. We lived like a building from the projects. And we lived 10 blocks from 6ix9ine's Sumner houses. When he first came out, he was so beyond popular. That's all anyone was blasting from their cars with the systems, which are not as popular as they were in the 90s, but they still exist. But this one, WAP, Wet Ass Pussy. I grew up loving and listening to very offensive lyrics, very offensive, sexual, explicitly. I loved that shit. But I don't know how I feel about that record. I don't give a fuck what anyone wants to try to sell me about Cardi B. She is not a talented lyricist. She cannot rap. It's all the sex appeal. It's all that. The other girl, Megan Thee Stallion, she spits better than Cardi on it. It's just so simple. It's so... I get if people are going to rock to it. Again, if you're in a strip club or you want to be cool and popular and say you like it, cool. I'm not even saying I don't like it. It's just regular corporate garbage manufactured 20 people in a studio making a shitty song that you can manufacture to kids to like. And the sexual component makes it even weirder. But, you know, enjoy. It's just not for me. The reason I am tying this together with Travis Scott on this fucking J Electronica record is because Kylie walks through a scene in the video. And I'm just sorry for me. The fucking Kardashians, they just come off as Nerf. They're not cool people. Everything's planned, everything's set up. She's got her fake ass titties, her fake ass, her fake lips, her fake jaw, her fake eyes, and she's just walking slowly. It looks fucking awkward to me on screen. That's just me though. I'm fucking pushing 40. So maybe. But again, maybe I have some insight into this because I grew up when, Gangsta Boo is my favorite female rapper. When Lil' Kim came out, that was the first thing. When I was growing up, I liked like Queen Latifah, who of course is a lesbian, and that didn't matter. She never really rapped about that, from what I understand. Maybe she did. I don't know records, but I was a big fan of her when I was really young, like 10 years old. And MC Lyte, she was not a lesbian from what I understand, but she just kind of spit. Then you have girls like Boss. Who else? There's a chick on the Gangsta Nip Bitches. There was a lot of the Brat, who I was never into, but was fairly masculine. This thing about the sex rapping shit, which is, by the way, full disclosure, I loved Nicki Minaj when she came out. I thought it was groundbreaking, hot stripper rapper. I was fucking with her like 3 years before she got on MTV, and I was like, oh, this is, because she could actually rap. Cardi cannot, and Cardi was just a love and hip-hop media personality before she started rapping. I'm assuming she was rapping first, her bars are weak, and if you want to sit here and go back and forth, I'll bring receipts. I think I've gone on a little too long right now. But we're going to get into some more records. I'm going to play this Blinding, J Electronica. Jay-Z's probably on it. It says featuring Travis Scott.
This shit make you.
And I don't know if him and Kylie are together anymore.
Crazy.
I certainly don't give a fuck. But, hey, guys, enjoy the record. Enjoy Jay's bars and record.
Once upon a time there was a little youth, the cub of a lion, stowed away captive, a long way home from Zion. The dove Prince sang about in Purple Rain, crying to the midget you heard tell of on the shoulders of the
Listen,
giant.
I named my son, sir, so you gotta call my son, sir. That boy already knighted, he ain't even out his rumper. You speaking on the kingdom, you better watch your tongue, sir. I send you where you've never been, you forget where I'm from, sir. That gossip I send ball heads, you gossip out the gun, sir. I'm brazen, I'm so brazen, I'm raising in the sun, sir.
You can catch this broad daylight, you know the kingdom come, sir. That wheel inside the wheel, a half a mile in circumference. It's the return of the Magdi, it's the return of the Akis. It's the return of the lost and found tribe of Shabazz, the Anunnakis. It's the return of Mr. Shakur spitting out phlegm and paparazzi.
That's my new style.
Blinding by the light, see the stars in our sun.
The gift that keeps giving like babushka. Kush crushed up in the studio, rolling K push up.
Extra, extra, it's Mr. Headlines, who signed every contract and missed the deadlines. 40 days, 40 nights, trying to live up to the hype. It's the road less traveled, it's the one who missed the flight. Hove hit me up like, what you scared of heights? Know your sister tired of working, gotta do her something nice. I'm like, don't even know I stay up for fouling late nights. She need bread, she need rice, she need thread, she need ice. Either tell it to my bank account or say it to the dice. When I lay down in my bed, it's like my head in a vice. When I look inside the mirror, all I see is flaws. When I look inside the mirror, all I see is balls. In the wee hours of night, trying to squeeze out balls. Bismillah, just so y'all can pick me apart.
Blinding by the light, see the stars in our sun. Shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. Going out to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. That ain't too cool. Hey Joe, heard you shot your woman down. Hey Joe, heard you shot your lady down. Yes I did, I shot her. You know I caught that girl messing around town. Yes, I did, I shot her. You know I caught that girl messing around town. I
I took out my gun and I shot her.
Welcome to Jack's most bizarre version to the doors of hell. Each store in a cell.
RipZ, yo. What the fuck? We still here. We still living. Mike Rips. Pirate Radio. I'm never gonna get that right. It's the Ranchulus, it's Pirate Radio. I don't even fucking know anymore, you know? But anyway, how'd you guys like that last block? Got a couple records. We started it with that J Electronica. The Blinding, featuring Travis Scott. I don't remember hearing him on it. Maybe he just produced it. You know how they do that little grift. Also, then I played it with the, followed it with the Body Count fucking cover of Hey Joe. Fucking Ice-T bodies that shit. I'm sorry. He really goes. You know? Then I played an old Jack Progresso song, Lawnmower Blades. That is horrorcore in its purest form, the way I see it. And I'm a big horrorcore guy. I guess, I don't know, it's not in its purest form, because you think horrorcore, you think like fucking Insane Clown Posse and Twisted and House of Crazies, Tech 9 maybe, Ouija Mac, that new guy, you know? All that shit. And then I ended it with the Neurotic, you just heard the Neurotic Outsiders with Jerk, Jonesy on the vocals on that one. You know, the Neurotic Outsiders it's a band where Jonesy from the Sex Pistols, Steve Jones, was playing in LA at a club on every Monday or something, and Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses, and he was a punk rocker from Seattle back in the day and all that shit. He got sober and needed to work, and he was down with Steve. Obviously, the Guns N' Roses, Sex Pistols connection, all that shit. And he ended up working and playing with him every Monday at, I forgot what club it was in LA. It was on the Strip, or it was the one right behind the Strip. I can't remember. But he started playing with the band. I don't know if they called themselves Neurotic Outsiders at the time, but that's what it grew into. That's what it became. And that was the song Jerk. Jonesy is singing on there. Some of the other records on that, they have one album. Because they were just like a house band at one of the LA rock clubs. And then they made an album. It's a fucking brilliant album. Great mix of butt rock and punk rock. If that has ever happened or could ever exist. If it does, it's in that form. It's on that shit. But, yeah, Neurotic Outsiders album. If you're a Guns person, or if you're a Sex Pistols person, or if you're both, like many of us are, check that out. I'm going to play 2 more records for y'all, and then we out of here this week. Had a good time. Played some good shit with y'all. Had fun. It's all good, you know? But, let's just end on a high note, meaning let me cheers you guys one last time. Salute, Chindane. Oh, that was a big blast. Shit. Last 2 records I'm going to play for y'all. We're going to go to Warsaw, which is the original Joy Division band. Before then, it was, no, that was no before then. After that, it became Joy Division, and then after Ian bodied himself, it became New Order. But this was the first, this album, or whatever it is, it's like a bootleg thing of all the Warsaw songs compiled. And which one am I going to play? It's one of the Joy Division things, Living in the Ice Age. Of course, Joy Division did it as well. Or, you know, maybe they did it live, and it was a Warsaw song that they covered. And then I'm going to end it with the Meat Puppets' Plateau. The original version of the Nirvana version, Plateau, from Unplugged, that got very popular. You know, nothing on the top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. That one. But those last 2 records I'm going to play. And then I'll see y'all next week. Again, these are up on YouTube. I don't know if that's going to be able to continue or what. But we'll move to another site if it doesn't. Peace, y'all. Love y'all.
Living in the ice age. scaled the grand old face of the plateau. Some belong to strangers and some to folks you know. Holy ghosts and talk show hosts are planted in the sand to beautify the foothills and shake the many hands. There's nothing on the top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. You see a lot up there, but don't be scared. Who needs action when you've got words? You're finished with the mop, then you can't stop and look at what you've done. The plateau's clean, no dirt to be seen, and the work it took was fun. There's nothing on the top but a bucket and a mop and an illustrated book about birds. You see a lot up there, but don't be scared. Who needs action when you've got work? The many hands began to scan around for the next plateau. Some said it was Greenland and some said Mexico. Others decided it was nowhere except for where they stood. But those were all just guesses, wouldn't help you if they